hundreds of thousands of Nevadans could be facing homelessness.
Nevada's eviction moratorium expires on September 1st. That's Tuesday. That means landlords can seek evictions if their tenants still can't pay rent.
I wasn't able to pay this month's rent, nor will I be able to pay next month's rent.
The total number of Nevadans facing eviction is growing.
We know it's a significant number. Different reports put it anywhere between 100 and 300,000 Nevada families.
The state's working with Clark County and other housing agencies to keep people in their homes. They're putting together an eviction plan involving rental relief payments sponsored by the CARES Act.
The state, in partnership with Clark County and other counties around the state, has put $60 million into an eviction moratorium end process through the rental relief program, which is available at housing.nv.gov. Funds are still available in the rural communities and in Washoe. And in Clark County, we believe those funds have been fully utilized, but we're continuing to look for additional monies to support them.
Nevada's state treasurer compares it to the 2008 crisis.
In 2008, we were really dealing with inflated home prices. We were dealing with some financial market disruption. Now we're dealing with a pandemic that affects all types of individuals, renters, homeowners, people who had great jobs beforehand, people who didn't have great jobs beforehand. And so our focus really needs to be on helping everyone, which is why we're asking for additional federal support.
State officials get 100 calls a day from people looking for assistance. That's when they try to help point them in the right direction.
As every state is facing unprecedented eviction concerns. Nevada obviously relies heavily on a tourism economy, which has certainly slowed down. Gaming win was 26% down last month compared to the same month in the last year, and that's a problem. But we know that every state around the country needs help, which is why we continue to push for more federal support.
The state's also dealing with a record number of people who are unemployed and a backlog of unemployment benefits. An assistant professor at UNLV's School of Social Work tells us the minimum wage is also a big problem.
Even people who are employed at double the minimum wage would have a hard time affording median rental income in the Las Vegas Valley. What about people who are making actual minimum wage, $8 an hour?
The legislature voted for an eviction mediation process to help tenants work out solutions with their landlords.
The uncertainty of not knowing if we're going to be on the street next month.
The best advice I can give for all Nevada families who are struggling is we hear you. We're trying to get additional resources from the federal government. We're using the resources we have as best we can. Don't hesitate to reach out to any government official to try and get the help that you need.